Hello. Can't even remember the last time that I did a live video. So I was just chatting with loads of the girls in the Life Transformer and my inner circle group, and I thought, whilst I'm here now, sat down with my selfie stick and a little bit of light, that I would do a public one and chat a little bit about what I was just talking about to the girls as well that were in the groups with me. So if you are watching this live as well, then do say hello, guys. So the comments below will let me know that you're here and whatever you want to chat about. In fact, let me touch that. Oh, I don't want to go do that, do I? Yeah, the settings have changed a bit on this phone since the last time I did these videos. So it's got all these weird numbers underneath. It's probably telling, oh, I can see it's telling me how long I've been chatting for, which is always good because I rabbit a little bit, don't I? Hi, Emma Stewart. I hope you're okay. Hi. So yeah, like I said, if you are watching this live, or even if you are watching the recording, then comment below, say hello, and I will comment back or say hello back. And if you've got any questions, always pop them in there as well. That would always be good. Rebecca Griffiths, hey, hope you're okay. So, and thank you for the hearts, whoever gave me those then. Gorgeous. So what were we talking about? Number one, the scales. So one of the girls was saying about how we were in the, Jenna, hey, I hope you're okay, I haven't seen you for ages. We were talking about the scales because what she said was that she was dreading getting on Monday. We've been doing this Life Transformer, all of us together, and some of us have got our partners doing it. So her fella had already lost a load of weight, and Beth, hello again, and she was like really dreading going on herself because she's been working so hard. Oh my gosh, what if she like steps on the scales and all of a sudden she's like really disappointed because they don't reflect what she wanted to see or something like that. So we were having a little chat then about how to put it all into perspective. So clearly we all use the scales as a bit of a tool, okay? But it's just one part of a measurement of success. So for example, we put it into 5 things. I kind of made them up on the spot, so I'm going to make it up again. So number 1 was the scales, okay? What they say on there. Number 2 is your energy. So how much energy you've got, you're feeling better and everything. Number 3 could be your clothes. So when you put those on now, they start to feel better, looser. You're getting back into that skinny part of your wardrobe, which you haven't been able to fit into for a while. Then you've got your motivation, you're feeling totally motivated with everything, and yeah, just your happiness in general. So say you've got all of those things now, and you're working hard and you're feeling very proud. Now, all 4 of those, you could be like, I'm doing so amazing at this, I'm really pleased with myself, I'm really happy and everything, but just because the scales might not reflect what you want to see, it kind of overrules everything. And that's not fair, because the others are equally, if not more important than the scales, yet people are always so hung up on it, because I suppose you've been told over so many years of, you know, the lighter you are, the more successful you are, just using the scales as a measurement of success, whereas what we do is, you know, we've got exercise, we've got all of these things going on, mindfulness and everything, that we're changing our whole lives, transforming everything, so how we look, how we feel, how we think. And I'm going to use me as an example, like I did earlier on about the success of the scales, whereas right now I'm even lighter than before I became pregnant. However, I am nowhere near in the shape that I was in before. So like the tone and definition's got on my arms and my chest, and like my stomach has got like all this here, which it didn't have or anything. So even though I'm lighter, I'm not as fit, I'm not as strong, my back is really sore, so I'm going to be getting a massage later. You know, my butt is like down here now, not up there, but I'm work in progress, so it's all about consistency and I will get there. And you know, I'm not being hung up by the scales at all, even though like a little bit in my mind I'll be the same. It's like, oh, look how light I am, and you think, yay, on that one, but then when I look in the mirror, I'm like, oh, such a shame, because I don't look how I looked. However, I will get there because I'm taking consistent action towards my goals, and this is what I would recommend anybody to do. So it's like the girls now that are going to be joining in with a 21-day program, which, by the way, opens and starts on Monday. And if you want to join in with us, it's only £30 to invest in yourself and spend some time with me and the girls and get some epic results. Gemma lost £6 last time, Maggie lost £6 last time, I know that Karen lost 5 inches on her waist, Jordane did very good, I think she lost like £6 or £7 as well, and they're going back in it again. Hi Sarah Waters, hi Julie Ace, I hope you're okay. So that's that about the scales. The other question then we had was, seriously not motivated after the bank holiday. What am I going to do? How do I get back into it? And I've got all of these Easter eggs hanging around the house. So what I said then, these Easter eggs are cheap. And yes, people are very kind and generous and give them as gifts, or maybe you bought them yourself or something because you're like, oh, I love Easter egg chocolate, which is the best out of the whole year of chocolates. But where would it rather be? Do you want it in your body, or would it be best off in the bin, or donated to a bank or to somebody that you care about and you'd like to give it to those? Because like with a lot of the people that I work with, they're on a mission to change their body shape, get fitter, happier, lose weight, pounds, lose fat and everything like that. So keeping these Easter eggs there to tempt you is not going to be a good answer at all, because every single night you're going to be like, I've been so good today, I really want to try some Easter egg. Oh my God, it's talking to me, it's talking to me, it's talking to me. Oh no, 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 got it, it's gone. Oh, why did I eat that egg? Good. So this is what I was suggesting, is either chuck it in the bin if it's like a little bit open. If you don't want to be so wasteful, then donate it to a food bank or give it to somebody and say, here we go, please take this off me. I hope you enjoy it, but it's not going to help me towards my goals. And what is more important? So again, it's taking action on that. Plus, if you were feeling, oh my gosh, the bank holidays really kind of like put me out, then you want to look at what have you been doing over the past couple of days? Because if it's been a lot more sitting around, then the more you sit around, the more your body kind of like wants to just rest and sit around. Whereas when you're more active, your body seeks more activity, so you find it easier to do it. You know, like a lot of people that exercise, I'm sure that a lot of people that don't exercise think, oh, I hate people like that, they just find it so easy. And, you know, they might be like that because they're actually feeling so lethargic and tired and unmotivated because all they do is sit around feeling like that. So if you kind of like feel more like that, you do more like that. Where I think it was Einstein that said, a body at motion seeks more motion, a body at rest seeks more rest. So what you've got to do is just break that habit and think in your mind, do you know what, I've got to get up and do it. Only you are responsible for your own health, so only you can do it, and take action, okay? No more blaming, no more excuses, no more, oh, but this, but that, whatever. It's all BS it is. Get up and do something. You always can. You've just got to find it in you, the reasons why you want to do it and what you want to do. And then in the beginning, it might be like, oh, I really don't want to do this, but I know I should. You just do 12 minutes, go for a walk. The weather's much nicer these days and getting warmer and everything. And then the more you do that, the easier it becomes, and it becomes part of what you do then. All of us will get demotivated and get out of it and things like that, you know. I'll go for little weekends away and I'll pack my gym kit and I'm like, so I'm not doing anything away, you know, because we're totally chilling out. But we do it as soon as we get back then, because it's something we've incorporated as part of our lifestyle and it is really important to us. So yeah, the more you move, guys, the better you'll feel. And whether you want to give yourself the thoughts of, I'll start again on Monday, like many of us will be in the 21-day program, or you can just, you know, take action now. Do it on a Friday. Kick-off Friday. Kickstart Friday, isn't it? Jennifer, if putting it in the bin, post something horrible over it so you don't take it out again later. I've learned the hard way. I can't say I've done that, but I'm sure many people will do it because you know it's still there. And so instead of talking to you from the fridge like this, hi Jennifer, come and get me, he's talking to you in the bin like this. Because the lid's on and the cupboard door is shut or whatever it is, whatever your bin is. Hi Rachel. Hope you're okay. So yeah, that was that. And then the other thing we were talking about was a plateau. Now, I've been talking for 8 minutes. Let me see if I can get this into. So one of the girls was like, help me, I've been doing so hard, I've lost so much, but I've hit a little bit of a plateau now. So what I suggested was, like, what you may have been doing and repeating may have worked very well to get it from this point to here, okay? I'm going to go here to here, okay? But as you get nearer then towards your goals and stuff, things need to change because your body will get a little bit used to it. So, and sometimes you might like forget a couple of things you've done. So what my suggestion is, you know, let's start to get a little bit more movement. So do you know exactly what you're drinking, what you're eating, what exercise you're doing? And are you just spending a quick 5 minutes writing it down so that you've got a little bit of a journal, so you can look back and go, oh my gosh, I'm really naughty. And like I said earlier on, I didn't realise that every day I was picking up that chocolate walker smoothie, lovely gorgy latte, and I got into a bit of habit of getting that, and that's getting in the way. And I'm still eating one of the girls' Easter eggs in work because she brought it in for me, thinking it was going to help her, and now I'm eating her eggs. And you know, it could be all little things like that. So making little notes for yourself so you can test and measure how successful your week has been, and the chances are that that if you start to kind of like write these things down, that you will more likely notice that there were certain things that you're doing that you shouldn't be, and that will help you to get up from your plateau then, I hope. So try that. So it's just a little bit of accountability, and that is what I will always say to anybody and everybody, is be accountable for your own actions. You are the one that can get you out of the situation that you're in right now. Like I said in my email that went out this morning, and we've shared it as a blog if anybody wants to read it, take ownership of your story, okay? So you can either sit on the outskirts and kind of disengage from the emotions and the feelings that you get right now of feeling miserable and unhappy, of your current situation, of how you're looking, of how you're feeling, of the clothes that you're wearing, of how unmotivated and lacking energy you feel. Or you can think in your mind, you know what, I'm going to be courageous. I know I've got all of these emotions. I have to take on board what my story is, and I'm going to, instead of kind of like plod along now, complaining and moaning all the time, I'm going to change the ending of this, and I'm going to take some action now. I'm going to walk into my story, and I'm the only one that can change this, okay? Because we are not the victim of circumstance or anything like that. It is so easy to stay in the comfort zone, and you're not content because you're unhappy there. But it means getting a little bit uncomfortable, overcoming some challenges and taking actions to get towards your goals. But the good thing is there's some very, very, very lovely people out there that are willing to support you to make change. You are not the only person out there that feels so kind of like unmotivated and can't be bothered to do things. We all go through feelings like that, and this is why we should all kind of get together and share those times of feeling low and vulnerable, and know that other people are feeling it, but we're all there together to help each other get back up, and we can feel happier and healthier and everything like that. So I hope that helps. So Lisa McCulloch, hi Tara, and Rebecca, I'm currently having a glass of wine. Is that super bad? Of course it's not super bad, that's good. You know, the thing is, what you've got to do is you've got to put everything into perspective, haven't you? And, you know, if there's like a glass of wine is something that makes you think, oh my God, I feel so much better after that. Now I've had a very stressful week or whatever, then fine. But as long as it's not something that's like, you know, that glass now is going to turn into 2 bottles. Ooh, and I did do it every single night this week, and I'm probably going to do it Friday, Saturday and Sunday as well. So yes, if you're having one from time to time, enjoy it. Like for me, I that's not my thing. I can't do it. I would have 2 sips here now. I'd probably go like that. And then I'd be like, I don't really like this, and put it down. Whereas if you said to me, Tar, there's a big bag of gigantic Marks and Spencer's buttons in the fridge, I'd be like, get them open now. See, they would be talking to me in the fridge, they would. So I'm all about the chocolate. So whatever it is that makes you feel, do you know what? Life is good, and I'm enjoying this by here now, but do it with mindfulness and it as part of a healthier plan. So what are you doing the majority of the time to enjoy the things that you know you look forward to from time to time and still get to where you want to be, isn't it? And that is a happier, healthier place. So you're not super bad for doing that at all, and really good comment, because I'm sure there might be others as well watching this right now or having a glass of wine or some gigantic buttons from Marks and Spencer's. If anybody wants to donate those to me as well, that they've got hanging around the house, and Tara said donate them or put them in the bin, donate them to me, you can send them to the Dragon Hotel. And then I'll be cursing you then, because I won't be able to get my abs and my ass back, will I, after having Danny, and all that hard work will be spoilt by my buttons at the end of the day. Well, they won't be mine, it'll be somebody else's, but I would still take those calories then, wouldn't I? Thank you for the ha-has and the wows. Nice one, guys. Cool. Okay, that's my video for now. And if you guys ever do have any questions, then please do add them to the comments of this video. Like I said, I'm always around to answer them, and we've got the 21-day program starting this weekend. So if you want a bit of accountability and a bit of a kick up the butt with me, then I'd love to see you in the team. So enjoy the rest of your evening, enjoy a glass of wine, and I will see you later.